So you guys know how like in school, when you would have a test coming up, you go to study and you look over the material and you're like, oh no, like I don't know any of the material. This is it. This is where I fail my test and I'm not going to be able to pass the class. You start to spiral and everything. And then you go and take the test and it ends up being fine, right? And yet, regardless of the fact that that's happened the past 50 tests in a row, you still think the upcoming test is going to be the one that leads to your doom. This same concept can be applied to pretty much anything in your life, whether that be your financial situation, whether that be your relationships, whether that be your future and what career path you're going to take, right? You always think like you're in the worst position now and you always have the most anxiety about the one task that you currently have. It's interesting because throughout like 90% of human history, most humans have had to fear for things like finding food or being hunted by some predator in the area, or they've just had like actual legitimate fears. But we've gotten so advanced that we don't even have to have those fears anymore. But our brains are still the same. They're still made so that we have risk that we have to deal with in life. So what does it do when it can't find those risks? It just makes them up and it starts to give us anxiety about basic things. When you realize this fact and you're in an episode where you're having a lot of anxiety or fear about something, just take a step back and look at it from a third person perspective and you'll realize it's really not that big of a deal.